Hey, it's Denise, and this is I've lost count, I believe third time trying to shoot this video. You know me and my lack of editing skills, which I swear I am making progress towards working on. At least I've gotten the software and I'm starting to take some footage with my cell phone. But until I go and spend some time with my dearest friend Sal, who is also a very talented editor, yeah, you're stuck with me and my raw footage. I hope to, like I said, be correcting that soon. But let's get on to the City Beauty products that I wanted to review for you and then had to delay because other things had caused medications and a very stressful time had caused my skin to get very blotchy and stuff. And if you didn't watch the previous video, I just told you that I didn't feel like it was fair to review any kind of skincare product, especially one that had been doing really well. When my face, which my skin is very sensitive, which you'll probably see evidence of because I'm going to put the products on in front of you. But I didn't feel like it was a fair review to them, especially when I was so happy with the products, to do the review while my face was broken out for another reason. So let's get into it. I found City Beauty online. I forget. I want to say YouTube or Facebook was where I saw their ad first and decided to check them out because they were a company that I wasn't familiar with. Their website seemed to be full of glowing reviews, happy customers, and I felt like, I know how sensitive my skin is, and I know especially in the winter when it's so dry that it is really important for me to take good care of my skin. In the summer, well, actually starting first thing in the spring, I'm the queen of sunblock to the point that I look like either a ghost or maybe someone from like the powdered wig, powdered face, George Washington sort of era. Because, my skin does not take well to the sun, among the many things it does not take well to. But, like I said, the City Beauty products that I ordered first, and I know I've shown you this one, but I'm going to show it to you again. No, this basket did not come with City Beauty, but the stuff that I use every day fits in here, and I sit it on my night table because I'm prone to flinging the blankets off during the night, as women of a certain age are prone to do. And yes, I have cleared everything right off my night table by, in a half-awake state, flinging the blanket, and it catches the night table, and an avalanche ensues. So it's just much better for me to have this stuff in a container instead of the individual, easily knocked over products sitting on the edge of my table. So that's why they're in this container. They did not come in this container. Okay. Where to put them that you can best see them. The stuff it all started out with. Not this. It's this. In fact, I'm just going to line them up here for a second. I plan on doing a couple videos today that I'm going to try to get just done. So forgive the even messier than usual mess because I just unboxed a couple Amazon things that I got within the last couple days, and I literally just carried the boxes up here and opened them so that I would have the items on the bed so that I can do the videos for those as well. So I'm surrounded by cardboard boxes and packing material that have nothing to do with this. So I just almost dropped it on the floor without the help of a hot flash. Yeah, I avoided the word hot flash before, but I assume you all knew what I was talking about. Okay, let's start with the first product of theirs I started using, which is the Multi-Action Sculpting Cream. This is the one that got me hooked. And I'm just going to, like I said, I'm going to use them. I use them once a day. I'm just going to use this while I'm talking about it. And I'm going to do that thing that I do that I hate that I do. I'm going to shove my hair, which, yes, I did not dye the grays yet. I'm contemplating a color change which is why I have kind of been not moving forward, even though I have the color that I used last time in the bathroom, and I could, in an hour, probably have the roots taken care of. But, okay, see my face turning bright red. This is no fault or cause of the product, and it is my skin, which just being touched turns red. Within like 3 or 4 minutes, you're going to see that redness is gone. I use the sculpting cream mostly around like my jawline. Denise wants to have her jaw back at some point. I did lose, as if you've watched my videos before, you know I had weight loss surgery in May of 2019, and I did lose about 85 pounds. And I had carried a lot of weight because I was on prednisone for asthma for a long time. And so I had gained the weight rather strangely. Instead of it being evenly distributed, I had gained a lot, like a Jabba the Hutt, if you're a Star Wars person. Like, I had the Jabba look going around. My neck was so swollen and fat between fluid retention and actual fat weight gain in my face and neck that I looked like some sort of bad special effects. So as I've lost the weight, I'm doing everything I can to help the skin around my neck and jaw to recover. That was what prompted me to give this product a try. Because so many products say they will help tighten your skin. And I just, when I was reading like the science they were citing in their studies, it made sense to me to at least try it. It sounded like a new approach, not just the same old ingredients that are in most of the products that claim to do that sort of thing. So it seemed worth it, and I've been happy with the results. Now, keep in mind, I've been on prednisone for over 2 weeks at this point. I had to be back on it because of a flare-up of the inflammatory bowel problem that I have. Sorry if you consider that TMI. Not giving you too much details, just wanting you to know that, yes, I do have like an autoimmune issue that flares up, and I do have to go on prednisone once in a while. It does then start to make me retain a little water. And so my face right now, as you can see, is like a little spongy there, little water balloony. That will go away. I'm not gaining real weight. And as someone who's had weight loss surgery and gone through all of that and changed your entire eating habits, which it's a lifelong commitment to those habits too. This isn't a quick fix. That's why I have that pet peeve about people saying that weight loss surgery is the easy way out. There's nothing easy about it. There's nothing easy about making a lifelong commitment to a major change, to something that's been part of your life, in many people's cases, like their entire life, or at least as long as they can remember. So, yeah, not the easy way out. And so I got, but I do occasionally have to go back on the prednisone. So when I see this puffiness restart, for me that's all kinds of, I'm gaining weight, I'm getting fat looking again. And I have to do a reality check that, no, the scale does not really say that you're gaining a significant amount of weight, like a pound or two, which while I'm on prednisone, I can gain 5 pounds of water weight. So I have gotten better these last couple times I've been on it about not letting myself freak out. Freaking out doesn't help anything. It adds to stress, which aggravates autoimmune conditions. So meditating is actually better than freaking out. Back to what we're doing. So as you can see, I put the sculpting cream on. My face turned bright red just because I was touching it with my hands. The redness is already almost completely gone, and I'm back to my usual color. The next thing, now I've been using, now that's the product I've been using the longest. I'm very happy with. I don't know how much you can see, but there is not a zit, a bump, a red mark, an itchy spot, a dry patch. There is nothing like that on my face. I have, as usual, no makeup on, and you know, this little red spot you see is kind of, I think it's like a little broken blood vessel or something. It's something that's permanent. It's there all the time. Um, so yeah, and I do have, I'm quite pale, so big shock, right? You haven't figured that out yet. So like if I get even the least little bit of irritation, you know, a little bit of redness, it just, you know, stands out because my complexion is rather pale. Um, the next thing is the under eye recovery. It comes in this little tube, which has a little pump top. And I do say little because if you look, you see like that's where the drop comes out. And I'm trying to get it like at the right end. My black shirt might make a better background to see it again. See, there it is. So it does dispense just a tiny little drop at a time. And again, I'm probably going to turn red because I'm putting just the least little bit of pressure on my skin, which we now know. See, looks like I just got like totally whacked in the face on that side. I then have been putting like half a drop because I do have kind of puffy, heavily lidded eyes. And I figure if something can, see now it looks like I get hit up there too. But again, that's just from me touching my skin. Just a fact of life when you've got skin sensitive like mine. And it is no reflection on the product because, like I said, and like you've seen, it'll be gone in a minute or two. When a product is irritating my skin, and believe me, there are plenty of them that do, most sunscreens, in fact, I can't use, and a lot of makeups. And again, see, bright red, just from being touched. This one's already fading back to normal color. When I use any kind of product, if it's the product itself is causing a problem, it almost immediately, like within 10 minutes, I'll know it because I'll be itching or I'll be starting to get bumps or I'll be getting redness that's starting to look blotchy, and it's not just that red that you just saw from me touching my face. None of these products have caused that problem. Then we have, now I've been on a regular basis using the Clear City Lips treatment, which is like a plumping, moisturizing, I have no lip color on, this is just my lip color, you know, natural lip color. And so I've just been using the Clear as a treatment to keep my lips moist, which I am very happy with it. It seems to, basically the instructions it gives you on the Clear is that after you apply it, just give it a few minutes to dry before you would put any sort of lip color or other product over it. At night, really the only thing, a lot of times I do this at night, and the only thing I would put on over it after it's dry would just be like some standard plain old lip balm. And it seems to last a whole lot longer because I'm someone who wakes up during the night to put more lip balm on. I feel like I'm shaking this and making noise with each point, and that's probably very annoying. I will try to stop doing that. So I'll show you what the Clear looks like. But I was going to be adventurous today because I did buy the colors, which have the same, apparently the same plumping, moisturizing product in them, but they also are a lipstick or lip gloss, or they're in a tubey thing. I guess that makes them a lip gloss. I don't know. Not the makeup queen. But you can see the stuff is like nice and thick. I'm not going to put the Clear on because I'm going to actually try on a color for you. But you just smear it on bottom, smear it on top. You really can't get away with that. You know how with a lot of lipstick you can just kind of smear it on heavy on the bottom and then just do the thing and you've got it on both lips? I noticed with this, it really does cling when you put it on, and you don't get adequate coverage on the top lip. So you really do have to do both lips with the wand. The nice part of that is it does not have Sometimes, you know, some lip glosses have that kind of sticky, stringy almost. Like you close your mouth for a second, and then when you open it, there's like little strings of lip gloss. It's stickiness. I hate that. And there's some, you know, respected companies whose lip glosses are just really sticky and do that. Victoria's Secret comes to mind. I used to use their lip glosses because they came in really cool flavors, but they were just really sticky. So yeah, this is not sticky like that, which is another thing that I like about it. Now, the other cream that I use is the Invisicrepe Body Butter. Body Butter? No, Body Balm. I knew it was wrong as soon as it came out of my mouth. Probably gonna have to get another one of these soon. I'm going through this one fast. This one is for crepey areas, which again, as we know, that I'm obsessed with the appearance of my neck at this point. And also you can see where I had my neck surgery. The scar is quite visible since I lost the weight, and there's the Jabba the Hutt, excuse me. He wasn't a Hun, that was Attila. Got to get your bad guys straight. Anyway, when I was heavier, there was kind of a natural skin fold there, and so when they put the incision there, it was invisible. Now that I've lost the weight, it's very visible. And I'm also feeling, you know, anything that can help with any crepey, wrinkly, whatever appearance around my neck, or anyone that might be looking in the general direction of my neck, anything they might see. The other place I tend to use this is my hands, because they're the other part that, I gotta say, show my age. And regular moisturizer, which I use liberally, does not seem to do anything about the crepiness. And this stuff really does leave your skin feeling soft for like hours and hours. Now, when I was a nurse and was coating my hands in alcohol gel all day, I'm sure it would not have lasted as long. Since I have been disabled since the spinal cord damage, and I now just wash my hands the normal number of times a day that a regular person does, this stuff is awesome. You don't feel like you need to reapply it just because you washed your hands. And the overall effect is definitely softer feeling skin. Like at any given point, my hands just, not just right after I apply it, but at any point, my hands definitely feel softer than they used to. They don't feel as dry. And in case you haven't gotten it from what I said about my face, my skin basically tends to be very dry. So a moisturizer that, it's not, you know, like I'm used to moisturizers that maybe for an hour or so you feel like hydrated, softer, maybe a little oily. It rubs in quickly. It's not heavy or greasy, but it's doing something, because my skin definitely feels softer than it did. I know you just have to take my word for that. There's no way for me to really show you that. Be kind. I am 51. I do not have the hands of a 20-year-old. But, you know, if you take a look, their skin is really not very crepey looking. My knuckles are kind of a mess, but that's my knuckles. This whole area had been totally like 90-year-old lady crepey looking, especially after the weight loss. So the fact that that's gone is pretty much like, you know, that's right up there with almost miraculous in my book, because I've used a number of hand creams that were supposed to help with that, and none of them did, which is why I really did go into purchasing these products with a little bit of a skeptical attitude. We've all tried products, whether it's for skincare, weight loss, just health reasons, whatever, that make all kinds of promises. And usually, like, I took a before picture of my hand so that after a few weeks of using it, I could take an after and look at them myself and decide if I thought I saw a difference before I would say that I, in any way, shape, or form would, say, yes, I think this is a good product. But I can definitely say now that, yeah, I think this is a good product. That's the Invisicrape Body Balm. So now, for possibly my major embarrassment, because I'm going to make a mess, but hopefully your entertainment, if nothing else, instead of putting the clear, I'm going to put these things back in here. Instead of putting on the clear lip balm, which I've been using, especially because, like I said, I usually put it on at night. And what's the point of putting colored lipstick on at night? Why? Just so it can, maybe rub off on my pillow or something? Makes no sense. But I did buy this. When I purchased it, I got it in 2 colors. This one's more of like a red. It's called Holly. I never know on monitors how clear, how accurate you're really seeing a color. But it's pretty much like a basic red. It looks, I think, a little pinker, a little more pink on the monitor than... Is this not the one? I thought I opened it. I thought I opened the box. No, I must have opened the other one to peek at it. I got 2 of them. I thought I was so organized and you weren't going to have to watch me sit here and use my recently moisturized hands to try to... There we go. Open tape and stuff. And of course the tape is on both sides because they couldn't just put it on one side. I mean, the lip balm might try to escape its box if you only had it. And the colored lip gloss is came in this sort of fancier packaging, it has its own stand-up little box. All right, now you get to see how bad I am at putting any sort of lip product on because it's not something I do all the time. So, nice brand new. See, I think it looks a little redder now than that picture from the box that was indicating the color did. I like my reds. I can't really do the pale pinks because they just kind of look washed out on my already kind of washed out complexion. So, if I'm going to go for lip balm, or lipstick, I usually go kind of bold on the color. Especially because if I'm putting makeup on, I'm probably just going to put on a sort of bold lipstick and then just minimal eye makeup, which right now, of course, I have no eye makeup. So let's see if I can do this without smearing it all over my face. I just smeared. Notice I will not be doing makeup tutorial videos. You never have to worry about that happening. Never have to worry. I should have my glasses on. I should be in front of a bathroom mirror. I do, see that signature smush? I just got stuff on my teeth, I think. I know so many of you who know what you're doing with lip stuff are looking at me and cringing in horror right now. I would say some sort of kids don't try this at home warning. Trying to watch yourself in the camera monitor is not the best way to try to put on lipstick. But there we have it. Now I really look like a vampire or something. But just imagine me with a little bit of a light smoky eye and maybe my favorite 1980s looking black eyeliner. Not heavy like in a goth way, just simple black eyeliner. Yeah, I don't see it on my teeth. I think I got that off. So there you have it. It goes on. See, no strings of gooiness when I open and close my mouth like a guppy. Smears, yes. But that's my fault, not the product's. Did I get rid of the corner smears? I think I did. Anyway, nice full coverage, deep color, and it contains the same moisturizing, plumping ingredients that the clear does. And I have to say, I'm kind of digging the color. As I was first putting it on, I was like, oh dear God, I look like I'm putting clown makeup on. But I'm also sitting here with no other makeup on, and it is a really red red. I don't know if you can, I think you can tell that. On my monitor, it's showing up red red. So yeah, this is a color I would wear. Not everyone likes red reds. I get that. But I do. And yeah, happy with that. The only other City Beauty product I have used is the Hydra Mask, which is, as the name implies, it's a mask that you peel off. It's got like a paper front and back. You remove those, and then you stick the mask on your face, and you leave it for, I think it's like 15 or 20 minutes. It comes with directions. And there's, you know, a good amount of extra serum goo stuff in the packet, which they tell you not to waste and to kind of just, you know, rub on your hands and arms and anywhere else that you would like to utilize it. And I actually did that with my mom. We masked together, and we were both really happy with the results. Neither of us felt any kind of irritation, and both of us felt like our skin was really moist and soft afterwards. So I was happy with that as well. Anyway, there was my long-promised, finally delivered, sorry for the delay, review of City Beauty products. They do have other products that I've not tried. They're not cheap. I'm going to say that. I know everybody's opinion of what is cheap, what is expensive, of course, varies greatly depending on what you both are able to and what you are willing to spend as far as skincare or beauty products. So, you know, they're not like go to the drugstore cosmetics cheap. They're just not. But they're not quite as bad as go to the fancy department store cosmetics counter either. They're somewhere in between, I would say. And you order from them directly. You don't, you know, you order online at citybeauty.com. And they ship pretty quickly. I don't think I've ever felt like I waited any particularly long amount of time for my items to arrive from them. And you saw how sensitive my skin is by watching me put stuff on it. And the fact that I used 4 different products, the 2 moisturizers, the eye cream, and the lip stuff, and 0 irritation, clear skin. I don't know what better I can say about a line of skincare than the proof is that even really sensitive, very easily irritated skin like mine is very happy with these products. I hope that helps you if you were either specifically wanting to check out City Beauty, because like I said, I kind of discovered them by accident. I had never heard of them, and I didn't know anyone who used their stuff. And or if you're just looking for skincare stuff in general and are looking for ideas of different companies that you might want to check out, then I would definitely suggest checking them out and seeing if it looks like it's for you. Thank you for watching, and I have, like I said, a couple other things I'm going to try to do quick videos on today and hopefully get them up instead of combining too many things into one video. Have a great day, and as always, thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and take care of yourself.